When it comes to the Christian life, it is easy to mistake the starting line for the finish line. People can view coming to faith in Jesus as the end of the journey, when in reality, it is more like the beginning. God has designed that those who have become His children should take next steps that propel them further towards the realization of His purposes, steps to further mature them in their faith. What steps do you need to take? How can you grow more into a fully devoted follower of Christ? Here at Grace, we have a habit of saying there's always a next step. No matter who you are or how long you've been a follower of Christ, we believe that there is a step for you to take. So outside of next steps, what all characterizes the Christian life? First of all, we need to practice the symbols that Jesus gave. If you've been around Grace Church for long, you have heard us talking about baptism as an outward sign of an inward decision. Baptism is a command from God to go public with your faith. The act of baptism doesn't save you. Instead, it tells people of the decision that you have made. We make it a habit to truly celebrate people taking their next steps in baptism. Have you been baptized? If not, contact your church about taking this very important step. While baptism happens one time after you are decided to follow Christ, communion is something that the church celebrates continually for the purpose of reflecting on the ongoing cleansing work of Jesus. In communion, you will celebrate the past work of Jesus on the cross by the bread and the cup, the present daily work of forgiveness that Jesus offers us, foot washing, and the future celebration that we will have as believers in heaven, which is the love feast. Are you taking advantage of regular opportunities to celebrate this very important symbol? Outside of practicing the symbols Jesus gave, as followers of Christ, there is a broader type of step that all believers should take. This is a general practice of obedience to Christ. In fact, in one of the final commands Jesus gave His followers, He outlines the importance of doing the very thing that He had instructed. Obedience to Christ's command should be characteristic of all true believers. Truth be told, there is no real advantage to the person who is aware of the teachings of the Bible, but who fails to put them into practice. Is your life characterized by such things as love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control? Is your life a reflection of Christ? Lastly, as followers of Christ, we are called to serve others. At Grace Church, we have a saying that says, "Saved people serve people." Passages such as 1 Corinthians 12 talk about the gifts that the Holy Spirit gives us when we choose to follow Christ. In what way are you using your gifts to further His kingdom? Is there a way that you should be serving that you aren't? What steps are you going to take to make that a reality for you? As followers of Christ, we are called to stand out from the world today. People should see us and see the Jesus within us. Are you standing out? Are you growing? Are you directing people towards Jesus? That is what the Christian life is all about.